My name is Haruto Nae, and I have already turned 34 years old. Every day is fulfilling after I was able to find a job as a construction worker where I felt purpose. And today, I was visiting my senior colleague at the hospital who was injured. What happened to you? You told me that you just got a small injury. One of the dogs ran away in the neighborhood. When I tried to capture him, the momentum got the best of me and I fell off the bridge. I broke both my arms and legs. This was my senior colleague, Keiji Maeda, 36 years old. When he was younger, he used to be part of a biker gang, and early in the morning he would blast his motorcycle around town while cleaning up the streets. Now, the manager of a motorcycle shop. Apparently, the dog was saved. Well, I'm glad nothing too bad happened. No, this is actually a pretty big deal. There's a reason why I called you here today. I need you to look after Kaho and Akine for a while. Your daughters are a senior and junior in high school, right? You realize I'm a single old man. I've already spoken to them about this. You've always played with them ever since they were little, right? Especially after my wife passed away. They were all over you. Keiji got married when he was 19 years old. His wife was also a super gangster. However, she was physically weak and a few years later, she passed away. After that, he raised his two daughters with his own two hands. He's an amazing person. Knowing his situation, there's no way I could refuse. That's right. My house is in a place where they can easily go to high school from mine. As usual, you're smart, Haruto. Even when we're messing around together when we're younger, you made a lot of smart plays. You know, just because I was with you all the time, people call me a legendary gang leader. Even though I wasn't even a gangster. Huh? You were the one that dyed your hair fully blonde and had it slicked back. Well, that's just because I thought it was kind of cool. And you're also the one that wrote a letter to the chief of the Edo Bakufu, dissing Mr. Tokugawa, who was looking after the entire South District. Not only that, but a handwritten letter. That's because you told me to write it. Well. Anyway, that's that. It just means that I trust you, so help me out. If everybody was accepting the situation, then I also decided to accept it. Apparently, they were going to come over to my place. I need to go home and clean. Oh, looks like the two kittens that you're going to be looking after have arrived. What do you mean, kittens? Dad, your face is ridiculous. Be nice to them. My father was my mentor in construction, and even though he turned 60 years old, he's still an active construction worker. He's understanding and open-hearted. And he said, you can bring as many little kittens as you want. We'll cut... Huh? Sorry, wait, what? Wait, what? Last year they were both cute high school students, weren't they? Is it just me, or were they two cute gangsters standing there?
Huh? Looks like we're going to be in your care starting today, Uncle Haruto. Thanks.
Hey, is this a joke? Last year you were just calling me Mr. Haruto. What do you mean, Uncle Haruto? Kaho? You're the older sister, right? I hope that I'm wrong.
It's me, Kaho. Nice to see ya.
I was right. Yeah, nice to see you too.
Oh, it's me, Akine. Thanks for looking after us. Idiot, that's not what we discussed earlier. If you don't put more effort into it, he's going to underestimate us. I can't believe that we have to live together with a 34-year-old loser, man.
Sure. Well, come in. I'll carry your bags for you. The one in the red bomber jacket and miniskirt with the blonde ponytail was the older sister Kaho. She used to be such a bright, happy little girl.
That's hot! Seriously, this tea is so lukewarm. Idiot.
Don't burn yourself. The one in the blue bomber jacket and miniskirt with the black side ponytail was her little sister Akine. And she used to be a calm, sweet little girl, but...
Wow, these cookies are delicious.
Do you like it? I actually made them.
Really? Oh, I bet you just put a lot of butter in it.
Sure. This is emotionally unstable. Haruto, I'm gonna head to the site earlier. Ew. These aren't kittens. They're both wild-looking girls, and two of them. Dad, did you seriously think they were cats? I told you that it was daughters of my senior colleague. Your love of cats is sickening. What is going on here? Wait a minute. Honey, we're going to spend some time at a hotel. Where? At the age of 34, you only have one experience with relationships. And not only that, but at karaoke, you only sing sad love songs. And seeing how sad I like at that time, the young folks say that I'm like Darth Vader and they're terrified. Don't you know that? What does that have to do with you guys leaving the house? You know what? Anything can happen. In this world, there might be some young girls who like old men. And if you let this opportunity pass you, you're going to end up with actual cats for the rest of your life. You better reduce your shifts too. Now I'll take them. Use this and add it to the living expenses. Now, bye. And just like that, this strange life of living with these two girls began. We decided to have the two of them live in a room that we don't use. Because my house was closer to their high school than their home, I was relieved that it would be convenient for them. And after 1 week passed by, there were things that I was starting to understand a little by little.
Hey, we're home, Uncle.
Kaho, I told you stop calling me uncle, didn't I? I'm not gonna give you your snack.
Seriously? Well then, Mr. Haruto, what's the snack?
I made pudding for you.
This is so good. But you know what, Mr. Haruto? I can't believe you were making pudding in the afternoon. Ugh, don't you think that's too weak?
You know I was at work all morning. And I work in construction, but my dad was being thoughtful and even came to work my shift on site. Yeah, I was bored, so I made the pudding.
I saw an old photo of you, Mr. Haruto. You were super hot. I wonder why you ended up like this. You're so lame now. But the pudding is delish.
Kao has spent 6 months as a little rebel. Currently, she has a dirty mouth, and every time she would sit down in a chair, her legs looked like they were way too open. I needed to stop this.
You know, strength is everything for a man, right? Yeah!
This might be impossible.
I'm home. I mean, I'm home! Yeah, you super loser!
Welcome home. There's pudding for you.
Really? Oh, Mr. Haruto, you're so domestic. I really look up to it. I mean, that's super lame. Ugh.
Go get changed. Akina had only spent half a month as a little rebel. She was invited by Kaho because she didn't want to be underestimated. She took the path of being a rebel. There's still time to save her because everything is still new to her. Well then, I'm gonna go out to get groceries for dinner.
I'll come with you because your house doesn't have any motorcycles. Ugh, I'm so bored.
I guess Keiji's house is full of motorcycles. Do you have your licenses? Kaho?
I don't. I usually ride my bicycle, but I have fun just looking at them.
Isn't that cute?
Huh? You better not make fun of it. I'm fast on my bike too. There is also something that I want to buy, so...
Sure. Well then, why don't we go to a big supermarket? You don't need to worry about the money. I have plenty of savings. And Keiji has given me more than enough as well. And my dad left a ridiculous amount too. Well then, what are you going to buy, Akine?
What? I wanted underwear. The size wasn't really fitting, and Mr. Haruto, do you have no shame? What are you making my sister say?
I'm sorry. Knowing that Keiji is your father, he definitely doesn't know what to do about things like that. Alright, you guys can go buy as much as you want, together.
What? Don't say it like that. We're just buying candy. Come on. What? But I can buy some too?
Because you definitely don't have enough, do you? It's only been 1 week since you came to my place and you're like this. No, sorry. I didn't mean to say another girl's thing. Alright, I'll just be over there making copies. Take your time shopping.
You know, Uncle Haruto, he's pretty hot, isn't he? He's so nice, I think I like him.
By the time 1 month had passed by, I felt like the two of them had opened up to me quite a lot. About 2 months after we started living together, one Saturday evening, Kaho wasn't home.
Mr. Haruto, do you have a minute?
Sure. Akine, you transformed into just a cute girl.
I'm not cute. I'm going to throw you down for saying that.
How cute that you become wild when you blush. I love the gap. So, what's the matter?
My sister and I talked, and we were thinking about graduating from being gangsters.
Seriously? Well, that's something to celebrate. Because both of you are definitely cuter when you're not trying to be gangsters.
I'm going to throw you down for that. You know, I'm in the judo team at school.
Oh, sorry. I'm only going to compliment you every so often, so what's the problem?
Actually, there was a discussion about joining a gang, and today is the day of the interview.
Wait a minute. There are too many things I want to say. You can't do that. You can't join one of those. Also, these days, is there an interview to get into a gang?
Oh yes, you send your entry sheet in a message like this.
This old man doesn't know the standards for gangs these days, but apparently Kaho left for the gang meeting to reject her offer. With Akine's help, I flew out of the house to find her.
Like I said, gangs are so lame. I'm quitting. I came here to tell you I'm not going to join the gang.
Oh yeah? And I'm asking you why you're bothered to show your face here. Either you're trying to pick a fight, or you're like me. It's one or the other.
I don't know why I ever looked up to people like this.
Hey, this isn't a joke. You know, we've already had 3 celebrations that the beautiful sisters were going to be joining. So one of you better join. It can just be a trial to begin with.
Who cares? Don't touch my shoulder!
Shut up. I'm only touching your shoulder. At the very least, give me something to remember.
I feel sick.
What the hell do you think you're doing, you bastard? Get your dirty hands off my daughter.
What? Wait, who is that? What? Mr. Haruto?
Ouch, ouch, seriously, who are you? You're gonna break my wrist. I dare you to pick on my precious daughters. Yeah, I'll break your wrist. Just don't hurt me. What? Those 3 scars on the back of your hand. Are you the legendary tiger hunter, Mr. Naoe?
Uncle Haruto? Ooh, what is that? What is that? I just heard a really cool nickname.
Why the hell do you know that? That's super embarrassing. My dad told me that when he was missing around this area back in the day, there was one gangster with slick back blonde hair that took down an entire team by himself. Why are you suddenly making it seem like I'm the hero of a manga? Seriously can't do this anymore. All of you sit down over there. When I was in high school, this park had a lot of rescue cats from this neighborhood. And then there was a biker gang that started hanging out at that park and blasting their motors, so I told them to stop. But then they suddenly started throwing hands at me, so all I did was to act in self-defense. I explained. Do you understand? So that means that my father picked a fight with you, and that you put him in his place and took them all down. And that scar on the back of your hand is proof of that rebellion. I'm very sorry about that. Please make us your disciples. You don't understand, do you? I got this scar because I was touching the cats too much and they scratched me. If you're going to apologize, then just study properly in high school. And clean up the park in the mornings. And what do you mean, discipline? Are you trying to make me a painful old man who takes underage kids under my wing? Oh, actually, I'm 20. I'll be 21 soon. You're a grown adult then. Get to work. If you can't find a job, then come to my place. I'll hire you as a trainee. So, I get to be your gunman, uncle? Don't call me your uncle. And plus, I'm a construction worker. Now clean up the park and disperse. I will apologize to your chief myself. Yes, sir. Both of you.
That was so cool! Mr. Haruto, I definitely know my type of guy now. Kaho. I'm just gonna say that I was first in line.
The neighbors are staring, you know. Why don't you take some distance?
Oh, but there's no way, because we're Mr. Haruto's precious daughters. That's just for now. Just for now. We're his daughters.
Ever since that day, the two of them became even more close to me. One evening, I was tired and sleeping, and when I realized that both sides of me were soft and warm. Ah, what are you doing?
We're kittens, aren't we? So I thought it would make sense for us to slide into the cupboard. Meow, meow.
When you suddenly raise your voice like that, it makes me dizzy.
But why? Kine, go get the water. Okay, you're going to throw a bucket of water on him, right? Oh, no, that's not it. We're going to have Mr. Haruto drink. Because of me, my sister has become a little brainless. Mr. Haruto, some water for you.
Thanks. You're holding on to it so strongly that I can't take the cup.
Make the water delicious. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Hey, what was that? That's not fair! Kine! I'm gonna do it too! I want to give kissies too!
Can I drink the water? Listen, both of you, you mess around too much. You know, I'm still a man, so if you do things like that, it's a little troubling.
Oh, that means that he acknowledges us as girls! I told you, didn't I? That every now and then Mr. Haruto peeks over at us! You were right! That means that it was exactly as Dad said.
I'm not following this conversation at all. Something has definitely started without my knowledge somewhere. The fact that you're watching this video must mean that my daughters already tried to get you and crossed the line. When I handed my daughters over to you, I was waiting for this situation to happen. I know how serious you are, so you're probably gonna say something annoying. But you can choose one that you like before the two of them turn 20. I'll also allow both. So the moment that this video is over, I automatically approve of your relationship and engagement. Farewell. Show me what you got. And what is this?
You know what? I like you, Mr. Haruto. And I've already decided that the only person that I'm going to marry is going to be you. I have made my decision a long time ago. I am much more amazing than my big sister. Anyway, until I graduate from high school, please make yourself ready for me.
The gap in age?
I already looked it up on my phone. Do you want to see the list of celebrity couples with a big age gap? I've also prepared the national survey done by the government about couples with a large age gap. Mr. Haruto, do you hate us?
No, I like you.
Well then, that takes out the damages.
Damn it, no way that I can win against these two high school girls. What do I do? I like you. I like you. I love both of you.
So, which one of us are you going to choose?
2 years later, there was another house attached to our house. My father completed it in half a year. This is why he's the best. I'm home.
Welcome home. Dinner duty today is Kaho. And massage duty is Akine.
The two of them moved into my house and Kaho was attending a cooking school. Akine was attending an all-girls college. I brought cakes home for dessert.
And this is why you're the best, Mr. Haruto. This is what I love about you. I have already cleared out space in the fridge for it. Hurry up and choose your wife. That's right. That's right. Come on.
Yeah, well, let's eat dinner. They both can be little brats, but I also love how they want to be spoiled by me. About these cats. What am I to do with these cute little kittens that I've been looking after all this time? Today was another day of having the best concerns.